grower owner don't really mind us like to cut when it's still a bit wet. When it wasn't raining, well, yeah, he doesn't mind that for us to cut. So I was like, okay, sweet. So guys, we just got the boys, just gotta like, okay, boys, do as best as you can. I know it's a bit wet and muddy as well, so we just like, okay, so we're just cutting and stuff, like and also this is like one of the best like time to do pruning, like when it's like this kind of day, like overcast, cloudy, wet, like like not getting heat stroke during the day. So it's just like really good, like for us just to kind of like blast stuff, like pumping up quantities, but also we have to watch out for our quality as well. You know what I mean by that? Quantities, like getting more plants in, because the weather is really good. Like you can just kind of like keep cutting and cutting and cutting. So like not to worry like getting hot during the day, because when it's really hot, sometimes it's kind of gets to me as well. Like like, oh man, he's kind of like getting hot and then getting sunburn and all that kind of stuff. But with this kind of weather, like I could say, like for us, kind of like just keep cutting and cutting. So like for us, it's kind of like cutting the plants, but at the same time, like keep an eye on this quality as well, though. Where some people is gonna like they do like 4 or 5 bags in like good, like what I mean. Like they're like, oh man, that road looks really good, but in the middle it's like kind of like, oh man, like bushy, like getting too much cane everywhere. You know what I mean? But for us, it's kind of like leaving what the managers or the owner wanted us to do. So like for example, for like wanting us to do 4 canes wrapping, so we have to leave 6 canes like left behind, and then like for the strippers, maybe they might gonna break 1, so they got 5 left, and then for the wrappers to come in and wrapping it down for 4 canes. So like for this season, it was just kind of like, okay, you get that time when you're like kind of like have to watch out for the quality as well. Well, that's what we do. We have to maintain our qualities. That is the reason why the owners liked us, like doing the good job, because they wanted us to come back to the block again. Like gave us like 3 years contract to do the block. So because they trust us and then they know our qualities. Like we're not really like mucking around. We just kind of like, we're a small team. We've got 8 pruners, like cutters, like, but when we have to come back, do some stripping, helping the strippers, because they're a bit behind for the schedule, because the wrappers come in, they're like, oh no, they need more rows to wrap down, so they're like, you have to be quick, like leaving, we don't want to leave the strippers left behind, so we're just gonna have to, the next block, we just have to prune and strip our own rows, so that way there will be like rows for the wrappers to wrap down, like rows for them to do, so like they don't left behind. So like also like because we're all like all rounders. What I mean by that, we can prune, we can also strip, we can also wrap our own rows as well if we have to. But because we're just kind of focusing on just pruning, cutting, you just kind of like focusing on cutting and cutting, and then like so like yeah, so everyone in our team, we know what we're doing, so we just kind of like, just need to check every now and then, like, oh yeah, if you have too much gains, so I come back and I just kind of like keep an eye on the next row. If they got too much gains, like, oh yeah, you need to tidy up a bit, if it would be easier for the wrappers to wrap down. You should do all, for if you're wrapping 4 canes, you do not want to leave 10 canes. You know what I mean? So if you like extra cut for the wrappers to to wrap down 4 canes, you know what I mean? So if you live in 5, that's okay, you know, but if you maybe 7, 6, 7 max, you know, but they don't want to go further than that, you know, like, yeah, even 7 is a bit too much for them as well. So you just kind of need to keep an eye on those pruners, like, yeah. So like, yeah, so we're working in Blenheim, Marlborough region, South Island, New Zealand. So if you guys got any questions, leave a comment, and be sure to hit those buttons to subscribe as well, to get more videos daily. So like, you know, you guys all can watch the videos like me. So like, yeah, thank you for watching there, guys. I hope you guys all have a lovely day. John's out.